Hello, welcome to my Minecraft Hardcore series. So I am narrating this after the fact. This is actually attempt 2 of work on this. I did this world, but the recording, it got messed up. So let me just name this hard. That was meant to say hardcore. I'll actually go fix that after I'm done doing this voiceover. I'm just showing you that all the settings are set to default. I'm just showing you that no active resource packs, no active behavior packs, nothing. And I am playing. So this channel is gonna focus on Minecraft. Gonna do a bit of math maybe. It depends on what I decide on doing. But today we're just gonna have fun. And the only purpose of the channel is really fun. I don't really need to people to subscribe, but I'd appreciate it if people did. But right now I'm just looking around, just trying to have fun. Actually, that's sort of weird. Can flowers spawn on mud? I never knew that. So it looks like we have a mangrove swamp. And those big, that's some weird generation over there. But right now I'm just getting some wool, standard Minecraft. Oops. So over I go to the other sheep. If I don't survive episode 1, that would be disaster. But not telling you. I'm just having a good time punching sheep. Don't need those because they're all white wolves. So I can just climb up this hill, or go check out the swamp, or go over to the big amplified island, floating island thing. I really need to get a cooler name than that. The island, the paradise. I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna call it the floating island thing, or something like that. So I'm gonna go check it out. That's my plan at the moment. There's some zombie villagers. Past some coal. There's a cool looking skyblock thing I passed. I actually have skyblock, and there's some iron, but don't have a pick or anything. And this is hardcore, so I sort of have to figure out a way to get down, which won't take years. Let's just try to make this jump. I took a bit of damage doing it, so I mine down and I mine the wood. But then I take more damage. But now I have wood. I mine all my I start mining the tree, and I eat all my mutton except one. I never really liked acacia, but it was the only tree that I got in. I like mangrove, but this floating island thing distracted me, so I need to get wood at some point, so this is when I ended up doing it. And I replant the tree. Now I have to figure out how to get down. So I crouch. I probably could have made it back to the water over there. I think about it. Don't think I can. Looking back at it now, though, I probably could. And I just jump, realize I'll hit the tree, go back a bit, and see the sapling that fell down from the thing, like the big floating island thing that was up there. So I just walk around, look around a bit, and I see an armadillo. I see another acacia tree, and I see I decide to turn my logs into planks, and I head over here. And just take a bit of damage for no reason at all. Look at the big floating island thing. Think about what my next move should be. And I decide to make some sticks and a crafting table. So I can get some mining materials. First I craft my bed. Next, I organize my inventory, and then I craft my pick. Organize my inventory some more. Look up. I mine some stone. And mine some more stone. And I mine some more stone. Or I just keep mining stone. So I can get some stone tools and weapons. So I can defend myself. Hopefully I do a good job at that. After getting 13, I'd think about going and mining some coal. Would have been faster if I made a stone pick first. But, well, too bad. Get some experience from one of the coal. And I keep going. Find one more stone. Put away that pick. Place down the crafting table. And make a stone pick. Trying to make a stone sword. Realize I don't have the proper amount of sticks. Make the proper amount of sticks. Get a stone sword. On my crafting table. And I get some pork by killing some pig. Realize it's sunset. Look at the amount of pork I got. See, there's 4. And think about good plans for what to do next. Well, getting some mutton. I keep jumping around. And I just go up. And if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe. I just swim. I hope I have some fun on this channel. Hope you have the same. Decide I should build a little temporary shelter. And failed to place a block multiple times. Need to go up and grieve again. And continue to try to place the block. But fail again. And finally, I place the block. I build a small shelter. And then mess up the water. And I try to fix it, but just end up losing wood. Try to block it off. And I almost jump off the platform. Barely save myself. And I just continue. I hear a zombie. So I start trying to build like a little area around me. Try to not block off the water. Build me a little roof temporary shelter. Place a bed, crafting table, and sleep. I scope everything out, break the bed, break the crafting table, and I just mine a bit of stone and start pillaring up. But I realize I don't have enough stone, and it's just easier to have tons of stone, so I mine this little pillar out, and I find some iron. Get completely distracted from my thing collecting stone, but iron's good too. I need some gear, so I mine a ton of iron. I got 7. And get myself out and start pillaring. Bye bye, old house. Hello, hopefully the top of the floating island thing. But I found more iron, so I decided, why not? I also find some coal, so I can smelt the iron. I thought it was a good idea. So I mined the coal. And I kept mining coal. And I had a good time mining coal. Found more iron. So I mined that. And more of that. And kept mining that. So then, with 16 iron, I dug a bit more stone and started mining up. And I found some dirt and I'm like, oh, the surface must be close then. So I started pillaring up with cobblestone. I broke the dirt and I broke free to the surface. And I found this little hill, a little platform in the sky. And I checked out my surroundings. I was high, but I went down, worried I'd fall, and I noticed some pigs and a llama and some sheep. But if I was paying more attention earlier, when I went to go see if that rotten flesh was a saddle, which I thought it was, a witch splashed me with poison, and I had to run. I was on half a heart, worried the llamas got angered with me and thought it was me. I boxed myself in to try to regen up. Looked at my inventory, broke the grass, placed down a crafting table. I made a furnace, placed it down, started smelting myself some food, which also gave me light. Now, this is suspenseful, So I think it's a good time to end the video. I'll get regened up and we can continue next episode soon. We just have to keep cooking some mutton. And one more piece of mutton. Then I put in the pork. I eat the mutton to regen. And I click the crafting table and make a sign. Now signs are always right, so you should listen to this sign. And this sign says, can I spell? No, I can't spell. There we go. Subscribe! But seriously, if you're enjoying the video so far, please subscribe. So I get some coal, so I can make some torches. So when the furnace light goes out, I have a good hand, and I show you around, and then I decide time to log off.